Hi everyone, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living. So for today's video, I would like to share with you the easy lunch that I've been making over the past several weeks, and I like to call it like an easy pasta primavera. So in today's video, I want to share with you all of the different parts of my lunch that I typically bring each week to school, and as many of you know, I'm on Weight Watchers, so this is all Weight Watchers friendly. So as you just saw, I put on some eggs to hard boil. I usually make one for each day, and I usually have that as a snack after school, or sometimes I bring it with me to school. And then I start preparing my vegetables. I am a vegetarian and I'm like a vegetable enthusiast. I love vegetables. I can't get enough of them. And so I tend to put a lot of different kind of vegetables into this pasta primavera. Pretty much anything and everything, the more the merrier for me. So if any of you are unfamiliar with Weight Watchers, the new Weight Watchers system has several different 0-point foods. I mean, over like 200 different 0-point foods, and vegetables are 0 points on Weight Watchers. So I tend to try to bulk up my meals with those 0-point foods. And in addition, I completely and totally love vegetables. Some other foods that are 0 points are like hard-boiled eggs, Greek yogurt, some types of fruits and vegetables, and so I try to incorporate as many of those as I can into my meal. And now there are 0 points, but you can't go overboard eating them. You can't, eat way too much because then it wouldn't be within moderation. But I try to bulk up my meal with those 0-point foods, and if I'm hungry, I try to grab for those instead of something that would cost me a point because I want to save my points for bigger meals or for snacks later on at night. So I'm pretty much just chopping up all of the veggies. I put a little bit of coconut oil like spray in before I put the veggies in, and I sort of just like break the vegetables apart. I'm not a huge fan of cutting things up, and if it's easy to just snap it apart like asparagus, I'm probably going to do that instead of dirtying a cutting board. Once all the veggies are prepared, I then bring it over to the stove and I season it. I usually put some garlic, salt, and pepper on it. I love pepper. I'm not a huge salt fan, but I absolutely love pepper. Once I have the veggies cooking, I will start the pasta and then I will continue on with the rest of my lunch preparation. So in addition to the pasta dish that I usually bring, I will also bring some blueberries with a Greek yogurt. I like to buy a bigger size of the blueberries or any fruit that's a decent price at the time, and I like to bring that with a Greek yogurt, a plain non-fat Greek yogurt, and I usually will also bring a pack of stevia as well because all of those are 0 points on Weight Watchers. So I will have the pasta and then I will have the yogurt after, and it's really filling. It's so good. I love the tartness of the blueberries with the yogurt. It's just so filling, and it gets me through the rest of the day at school. I will usually also add mushrooms into the pasta dish that I make, and I usually clean them and put them in towards the end of the cooking of the rest of the veggies just because they don't need as long. And so once these are all cleaned up, I will pop them in with the rest of the veggies. So once all of the food is prepared, I will let it cool for a while, and then I will actually put it into these meal prep containers that I found at Dollar Tree. 1 cup of this wheat rotini pasta is worth 4 points, and the veggies, I want to say it's like half a point because of the oil, but I don't typically actually even count out the veggies just because I want to eat all of them, and they're sort of my weakness, and I use a very, very little bit of oil, just enough to keep it from sticking onto the bottom of the pan. I will then add like a tablespoon of this skim mozzarella, this low-fat mozzarella, just to give it a little bit of a cheesiness to it when I'm eating it. I heat it up at school, and it's really satisfying. It's really warm in these cold winter months, and then I just seal them all up and pop them in the fridge. Another tip that I have is to actually prep your lunch for like the current day when you're meal prepping while you are doing the rest of your meal prepping. So right there in that white bowl, I have my lunch for the day that I was going to eat after I finished, and then in that bag, I'm actually putting all of the extra pasta to have in a meal for the next day. And then finally, I am just bagging up the hard-boiled eggs so that I can just grab one during the week if I want to bring it for lunch or if I want to have it as a snack. And then I take a couple minutes to just clean up the mess that I've made. So here's what a typical lunch looks like for me. I will have the pasta primavera that I've made. Then I will also have a Greek yogurt, a non-fat plain Greek yogurt from Great Value from Walmart. I'll also bring a banana. I will usually bring blueberries or another type of berry, and then I will bring a stevia packet for the yogurt because it's plain yogurt, it doesn't have any flavoring, so I do feel you need to add just a little bit to it. And then I will bring 2 of these cheese sticks. They are 1 point a piece. So for all of the food that I bring to school, it is about 7 points, which I think is great for a really filling meal. I will eat the cheese sticks in the morning, and I'll have a banana later on in the day, and the rest of the food for lunch. I hope you enjoyed seeing my Weight Watchers friendly meal prep for a busy teacher. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye!